Hello, folks. Welcome back to another edition of Card Sharks here on the channel. Glad you could be with us once again. And our champion's gotten off to a pretty good start this season as we welcome back Russ Bielfeldt. How are you doing, sir?
Doing good, Mark.
All right. Now, you had a pretty good day on our last show, winning a little over 10 grand. How do you think you'll be able to fare today?
Well, Lawrence is a tough opponent in other games, so just see what happens.
That he is. And speaking of Lawrence, he won the last game of our regular season last year, and this is now his first appearance this season. Lawrence, welcome back to Card Sharks.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, what have you been up to during the time off in between seasons?
Just staying safe and other different projects, and just hopefully just brushing up my card skills, and hopefully.
All right. Well, we will see what happens here. Now, of course, the first one of you to win 2 games will move on to the money cards. First shot at $32,000. So good luck to both of you. The first question goes to our champion, as usual, and in this case, that would be Russ. So, Russ, on this one, we asked 100 flight attendants, do you actually enjoy saying goodbye to all the passengers? How many of them said yes, they do?
Well, something like that can become kind of monotonous, and I know some passengers can be a bit frustrating at times. You know, they always want a blanket, they always want snacks, they want drinks, they want this and that. So so of course, being friendly might be part of the job description. So whether they want to admit it or not, they probably just say that they enjoy doing that. So I'm gonna go 60.
All right. Russ says 60. And Lawrence, what do you say? Higher or lower than 60?
Well, the same thing. But it just depends on the passenger and the attitude. So I'd say it's just a tad bit higher.
All right. Lawrence thinks it's a little bit higher. All right. The actual number. Now, of course, if either of you get a survey answer exactly right, you'll win a $500 bonus. Actual number of flight attendants who said that they actually do enjoy saying goodbye to all the passengers is 84 of them. It is indeed higher. Very well done on that one, Lawrence. All right, and you are going to start things off with a 4. That's a pretty good opening card there.
Let the cards go higher.
Going to go higher than the 4. Oh no, deuce. One of only a couple of cards there that could have beaten you on that. I'm sorry. But it's still very early on here in the match. Russ, we go to you, and you've got a 5 as your opening card.
Okay, well, be a little tricky sometimes, but we'll go with the odds higher.
Higher than the 5? Oh no!
Oh.
And a deuce strikes down both players there. Alright, so no harm, no foul. And question number 2 goes to Lawrence. Lawrence, we asked 100 Star Wars fans, can you do a Wookiee impression? How many of them said yes, they could do a Wookiee impression?
I know. God don't know if I can, but I know lots of different talented Star Wars here. Voice, but I'll go in the middle.
Okay, what was the number? I didn't hear you. Was anyone able to make out the number he said?
I think he went right up the middle with 50.
50.
50. All right, we wanted to be sure we heard that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you. Yeah, you gotta try and speak up, Lawrence, if you can.
Okay.
Russell, higher or lower than 50?
It takes some real vocal ability to try to pull off that Wookiee scream, but I'm gonna say that maybe they've had enough practice doing it. I'm gonna go higher.
Gonna go higher. The actual number of Star Wars fans who said that they can do a Wookiee impression is 63 of them. It is higher. All right. I wonder what Justin Ray would actually think of this question, because he is a Star Wars fan. I think he'd probably approve. Anyways, Russ, you have a 5, and you're still in control here.
Yeah, we'll stick with that 5, and we'll stick with higher.
Higher than a 5. There you go, a 6.
Well, 6 is my lucky number. I'm gonna press on and go higher again.
Higher than a 6, a 10.
Well, it's bitten twice shy. I'm gonna freeze there.
Alright, he's going to freeze on that 10. That'll put you 2 cards away from winning this first game. And the next question is for you, Russ. We asked 100 librarians. Okay. Oh boy. This is going to be rather interesting here. Russ, we asked 100 librarians, would you pose nude for a calendar if the proceeds went to a good cause? How many of them said yes, they would?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, what a question.
Librarians everywhere are gonna hate you.
I hope most librarians have better ethics than that. Even if the money is going for a worthy cause, I mean, really, at what cost? On a personal level. 22.
22. Alright, Lawrence, higher or lower than 22?
Well, brother, a tad bit higher.
Gonna go higher. Actual number of librarians who said that they would pose nude for a calendar if the proceeds went to a good cause is 36 of them. Now, I'm no librarian, but I will tell you right now, I would never do that. Never. Lawrence, you got a 4.
Brother, what car's torture me again? Let's go higher.
Higher than a
Please.
4. Will it work out for him this time? Yes, it will. It's a 7.
Yeah. Risk it higher.
Higher than a 7. It's an ace.
Lower.
Lower than an
Please,
ace,
mercy.
a 5.
Oh, boy. Free merciful Neptune. Higher.
To
Come
win
on.
the first game, you got it. It's an
Nice.
8.
Thank you.
Alright, very well done, Lawrence. So you've won game number 1, as well as $500. Russ, you gotta win game 2 in order to stay alive here. We'll
He
deal
ran
out
the table there. Doesn't he get a bonus for that?
Alright, oh yeah, Lawrence, you didn't freeze at all on that run, so you also get an extra $500. Thank you for mentioning that to me, Russ.
Wow.
So you've
Thank
got
you.
$1,000 now, Lawrence. And you also
Lovely.
have the first question to start game number 2. And Russ, as I mentioned, you have to win this game in order to stay alive. And Lawrence, the question to start off game number 2 is this. We asked 100 people, have you ever had a dream so good that you tried to fall back to sleep to find out what would happen next? How many of them said that they had?
Like, I don't know if I had that guilty pleasure. Many a time, still do. But let's go a little more than half. Let's go with 72.
72 of them. Alright, Russ, higher or lower than 72?
Yeah, I've done that many times myself. I'm going higher.
Going higher than that. Okay. Actual number of people who said they've had a dream so good that they tried to fall back to sleep to find out what would happen next is 70 of them. Lawrence,
Wow.
you missed out on the bonus by 2.
Wow.
Missed out on the bonus by 2, but you do get control of the cards here to start off this second game. And the card is a 9.
Oh, brother.
Now you can change it if you wish. You do have that option.
Let's swap out that Joker.
Okay, gonna change the 9. And we now have a queen. That's better.
Mercy. Queen, be nice. Lower.
Lower than a queen. Well, I thought that would have been better, but no
Lord,
dice
help
there.
us.
We'll get a king. Sorry, Russ, we go to you. and you've got an 8, which you cannot change, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I haven't seen a whole lot of high cards in my deck yet, so I'm going to go higher.
Higher than an 8. It's a king.
That's a nice one. We will go lower than that.
6.
Well, it is my lucky number, but I am not going to push it this time. I'm going to stop here.
All right, I'll put you 2 cards away from winning game number 1. Or winning game number 2, excuse me. You were in that position in game number 1, but then Lawrence ran the table on you there. But you never know. You might get a chance at it here. And Russ, the question is yours. We asked 100 men on this one. If you caught your best friend's fiance cheating the day before their wedding, would you tell him? How many of them said yes, they would tell him?
Whew. Well, I think one of the most important parts of friendship is honesty. So, I'm going to say 57.
57. Lawrence, higher or lower than 57?
A little lower.
All right, he's going to go lower. The actual number of men who said that they would tell their best friend's fiance if they were caught cheating the day before the wedding is 76. It is higher. All right. So control goes to Russ, and you can change the card this time if you want.
Yes, I will change.
All right. Let's see if we can get you something better. Well, not that much better. It's a 7.
Well, go higher.
An 8.
Wow. Well, it's only one card, so I'm gonna go higher.
It's a king, and you've tied it up. You took a risk,
Actually, no.
it paid off, and you've tied up the match and earned yourself $500. Well done. All right, we are now going to go into sudden death. 3 cards apiece, and only 1 question will be asked here. And Lawrence, this all-important question is for you. It was asked to 100 office workers. Have you ever eaten someone else's food from the fridge without their permission? How many of them said that yes, they have admitted to that?
Usually they have 8 other people's food without their permission. I've done that a few times, so let's go 55.
55 of them. Russ, higher or lower than 55?
I've never done it myself, but back when I had a secular job many years ago, I know several people who have eaten another person's food. I'm going to go higher.
All right, he's going to go higher. Actual number of office workers who said that they've eaten someone else's food from the fridge without permission is 37 of them. It is lower. It is lower. Now, Lawrence, you have control. I will show both of your base cards, and then Lawrence, you will have a decision to make. So,
Okay.
Lawrence, you've got a 10 as yours. Russ, you have an ace as yours. And Lawrence, it all rests on you here. You can play the 10, you can change it, or you can pass off to Russ.
Well, no, Russ got an ace. He rarely got an advantage, so let's change it and let's hope for the best.
All right, he's going to change the 10. It is now an 8.
Mercy. GG either way. Higher.
Higher than an
Russ.
8. It's a 9. Okay,
Jeez.
1 card to go, Lawrence.
Why these horrible cards I show up at this moment? Merciful Neptune. You know what? I'm going against the odds and go lower.
Lower than a 9 to become the new champ. It's a
Nicely
3.
done.
You are the new champion, Lawrence.
Thank you.
Well done.
GG, Russ. GG.
did, and I hope to be back again
As for this run, you leave us with $15,700 for 3 days. That is a pretty good. That's a pretty good total, in my opinion. So congratulations on that, Lawrence. Another
soon. Very much.
500
Go
bucks.
break,
for
go
you.
break the bank, Lawrence.
All right, Lawrence. Another
Yeah,
500 bucks for you for winning that round. Puts you up to $1,500. And what do you say we go to the money cards?
All right.
All right. So here we go. All right, Lawrence, you know how the money cards work, so let's get right into this. $200 in betting money, and we are going to start you off with a jack.
Go big or go home. All of it lower.
Everything lower than a jack, it's a 7. Now, of course, you can change the card at any time, not necessarily the base card.
Mercy. So I can't change this card.
No, you can change this. You don't. The change isn't necessarily limited to just the base card. As long as you haven't used a change, you can do it at any point in the row.
All right, let's change it with number 3.
All right. And well, it's another 7.
Mercy. Go big or go home. All of it lower.
All 400 lower than the
Wow.
7. No, it's a king. But not to worry, because that king is going to go up to the next level, and you get your $400 right back. So it didn't really cost you anything. You have a much better card, though.
Mercy, have I stuck with my first opinion? Anyways, all of it lower.
Everything lower than the king. It's a 6, $800. You have 2 spare cards left to use.
Change it with number 1.
All right, changing with number 1. And this time we have for you an ace. Look at that.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I have no chance. All of it lower.
Everything lower than an ace. It's an 8, $1,600.
400 higher.
$400 higher than an 8. It's a jack. Let's move that up to the big bet. $2,000 at your disposal, and you have to risk at least 1,000.
Again, go big or go home. 2,000 lower.
Everything lower than a jack. No, it's a queen.
Mercy.
There's our first
Oh, well.
bust of the season. Lawrence, well, sorry that didn't work out for you in the money cards, but you do have
Yeah, okay.
$1,500, and you do come back on our next show as our champion. And that is all the time we have for today here on Card Sharks. We thank you for watching. We'll have Lawrence play against the new opponent next time, as we mentioned, and we'll see you then. So long.